So hey everyone, I'm Alvarez Dixon, and I'm the owner and founder of The Jump Off. We are Danville's first indoor family fun center with youth development focus. I am a graduate of the Trep School, the 2022 Trep School, as well as the winner of this year's 2023 pitch contest. So we're in the kitchen now of The Jump Off. I've got parties in the arenas, and we've got pizza to make for hungry kids. So walk with me while we make some pizza. I'll be honest, at first I was like, I'm already in business. I'm not sure if I really need another class about how to do a business plan and then that plan sit on the shelf and not really go anywhere and do anything. Because I've done that kind of stuff before. We had already started at that point, but it was like within our first year of being in The Jump Off. And I hadn't run a brick and mortar before then. So remember, my business was outdoor service. My overhead was very low. I mean, I had insurance and I had, I had a truck and a trailer, but things were stored, in a storage facility. That's easy. That's not a brick, that's a physical business, but it's not a brick and mortar business. When I was moving into here, it was like, all right, I'm way out of my depth when it comes to like my experience in business as an entrepreneur. So it made a lot of sense at that point to be in the class, right? Just because I'm in uncharted waters. Yes, I'm a business owner already, but I'm doing stuff I'd never done before. The coaching is like it's funny because I didn't get into it because of the coaching, but the coaching is definitely like where it's at. And that's because while I'm working through, I think I'll say in combination with the class, the coaching is even more amazing because the class gives me those ideas of like things, okay, I gotta work on this or I gotta work on that. The coaching is where I'm getting that one-on-one, like intensive, like let's workshop that idea from class, but specific to my business. And that is like gold right there because, I'm a visionary already. So I had, ideas, I had vision. But, if you're like me, the big issue is, even when you have a vision, is execution. So I think the transformation is to be able to like execute. So like what you're looking at now, like I'm doing pizzas in commercial ovens. And it's not just the expense of being able to get this as a result of funds provided through the pitch contest. It's the idea of moving to this as a model for our business, right? So I didn't want to get into the restaurant business. I knew that kids have parties and parties means food, but I was comfortable with people coming in and bringing in their own food. Like I was cool with that. Being in the class helped me to see it as an opportunity, right? So it wasn't just like, oh yeah, they're bringing in pizza because I said I didn't want to make pizza. Now it's like, wait, there's a problem that isn't being solved except for them to go wherever they got to go to get their pizzas and bring it in. And they're spending that money anyway. Why not like dip my spoon in that stream, right? And so that's when we started doing that. In terms of revenue, I can't quite call out percentages. If I had to ballpark, I would say, so first 12 months in our business, in the indoor part, we did 24. The second 12 months, we did, what did I say, 40s, mid-40s? Uh-huh. We're in our third 12 month, but we haven't yet completed the third 12 month, and we're already over 40. And we're only open 3 days a week, right? So we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we're in a mall that everyone is concerned about closing. When I was in this mall, so I have survived since I got here, a clothing retail store closed when I got here, shortly after I got here. A movie theater closed shortly after I got here, about a year after being here. When I got here, 2 other businesses, small businesses like mine, had came in about the same time I came in. They didn't last a year, so they're gone. I'm still here, and my traffic is growing. But like now, that's a result in part of the word of mouth, but it's also a result of the strategies that I learned and built in partnership with my coach, right? So in coaching, some of this stuff, like I'm happy about it, but I'm not really surprised by it because we planned for this. Like we were intentional about this stuff, right? Don't put it off. Don't put it off. Because if you got ideas about your business, things you want to do with your business, you need to jump on it because it's going to help you. It's only going to help you. And the moment you do it, you're going to wish that you had done it sooner. That's it. You're going to wish you did it sooner. So get in on it and get everything you can get because you get out of it what you put into it. So if you just go and you don't say anything and then you leave, you may or may not do anything. Most likely you won't because most businesses don't. But if you put a lot into it, that means you go to the coaching or you elect to get the coaching if that's an option. Like it's not an option. Like you should just do the coaching along with the class. So that's what I would say. Like you get out of it what you put into it, and you're gonna get way more than that. So that's what I've got.